Well, it's official. Marcus Rashford has been exiled from Manchester United. His fall from grace has been nothing short of shocking. And now he's headed to Aston Villa on loan with a £40 million buy option. But let's get real. Was Rashford really the problem? Or is this a classic case of United mismanaging yet another star player? Amorim called him out publicly. Fans say he looked washed in his Villa unveiling, and some are even questioning if his career is on a downward spiral. We're breaking down everything you need to know: what happened behind the scenes, what this means for Villa, and if Rashford can ever bounce back. Let's get into it because this is a transfer bombshell no one saw coming. Alright, let's start with the facts. Rashford, Manchester United's golden boy, homegrown talent, Mr. Feed the Kids, has officially left the club on loan. It's a 6-month deal with a £40 million buy option, and Aston Villa are covering 70% of his massive £350,000 a week wages. But this wasn't just a casual transfer. Oh no. Rashford didn't leave on good terms. He was frozen out by Ruben Amorim. He hasn't played for United since mid-December, and let's not forget, the guy was United's top scorer for just 2 seasons ago with 30 goals. So what happened? How did Marcus Rashford go from being the future of Manchester United to being exiled like a forgotten player? Let's talk about the fall of Rashford. Now, Habibi gang, we've seen managers have problem with players before. Mourinho versus Pogba, Ten Hag versus Sancho, but what happened with Rashford and Amorim is something else. Amorim didn't just bench him, he humiliated him. Remember when Amorim said he'd rather put his 63-year-old goalkeeping coach on the bench instead of Rashford? Bruh, that's brutal. You don't just say that about a player who's been at your club since he was 8 years old. And let's be honest, Rashford hasn't exactly helped himself. Reports say Amorim was frustrated with Rashford's commitment, attitude, and off the pitch lifestyle. And the fans have not been kind. Some are saying Rashford doesn't have the hunger anymore. English football pundit Gary Neville even said it's alarming how much Rashford has fallen off. And he's right. This is a player who has once tipped to be United's next captain. And now he's being shipped out like an unwanted spare part. So I'll ask you, Habibi gang, is this really on Rashford, or is it another example of United failing to manage their talent properly? Drop your takes in the comments because I know this is going to divide options. Now, let's talk about the next chapter, Aston Villa. Rashford called it an easy decision to join Villa, saying he admires Unai Emery's ambitions and just wants to get back to playing football. But will he actually get game time? Villa need a goal scorer. Ollie Watkins is their main man, but their second top scorer, John Duran, just left for £65 million. This could be the perfect chance for Rashford to get his form back if he shows the hunger. But let's be honest, will Emery even trust Rashford? Rashford isn't known for his pressing and work rate. And we know Emery demands that from his players. If Rashford thought Amorim was harsh, wait until he gets a dose of Unai's intensity. So, here's a £1 million question. Can Rashford actually make this work? Or is he destined to fade away like so many English talents before him? And now we have to talk about the wildest part of this whole situation. Rashford's Aston Villa unveiling. Bruh. The internet went wild. Fans were genuinely worried about how Rashford looked in those first pictures. One fan on X posted, "Bro looks like he just rolled out of bed after a 3-day bender." Another wrote, "He does not want to be here. You can see it in his face." And another one said, "Marcus Rashford is finished. He looks so out of shape." Now, look, I'm not saying we should judge a player's form based on a single picture, but let's be honest. If Rashford was benched for weeks at United, was he even training properly? Is he match fit? Because let me tell you, Aston Villa fans will not be patient. If Rashford doesn't deliver ASAP, they'll turn on him fast. What do you think, Habibi Gang? Was the backlash over Rashford's unveiling unfair, or do fans have a point? So, where does this leave us? Rashford was exiled from United. He's now at Aston Villa with a fresh start. But does he have the hunger to succeed? This is make or break for Rashford. He's only 27. He should be in his prime. But if this Villa move doesn't work out, his career at the top level could be over. And United fans, I've got a question for you. Do you actually think Rashford will come back to United, or is this goodbye? Because the way Amorim has handled this, I just don't see a way back for him. All right, Habibi Gang, I need your takes on this one. Will Rashford succeed at Villa, or is this the beginning of the end? Did United treat him unfairly, or did Rashford bring this on himself? Should Rashford ever play for Man United again? Drop your hottest take in the comments, and of course, if you're enjoying Pundit Habibi, smash the subscribe button and turn on notification. Otherwise, Rashford might never score again.